Okay, guys, I'm retaking the test. Yesterday was very busy, as you can see. I was just sitting there, but I couldn't. I couldn't bring my computer out, and there was no Wi-Fi. I didn't have no service, so I was just sitting there like a dumbass. But today we're going to be studying some more because I'm really trying to take it by next Wednesday. I was trying to take it by Friday, but since I didn't study on Friday, I'm trying to get myself to Wednesday. I probably could take it Tuesday, realistic. But when I take it, I take it. I know I'm gonna take it sometime next week though, for sure, because I don't have time for none of this bullshit. Cause I don't know who in the world got time for it, but me don't. Who's? I feel bad for not going too, but I just was like, I really need this money. Going to work. I'm like, girl, I'm coming into work. Granted, I'm only making $50, but still, it's like, it's money.
You mean tomorrow?
Yeah, what was you talking about?
I'm talking about our research presentation.
Oh, she invited you?
No.
So how you know about it? She didn't tell me.
Dr. Furrow, his department, like, we have the same department.
You got a what?
We in the same department.
Oh, I didn't see it. So.
You in and out of part.
No, I'm saying like, oh, she must have just sent the email out because I didn't see it.
Dr. Furrow? Dr. Furrow?
About her presentation, yeah. I'm saying like, oh, that's cool.
She sent it like on Monday. I'm just saying like you in an department, so you wouldn't have known.
You just as bad as Franklin.
You wanted to go?
To see Destiny's, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you wanted to see us.
Let me see.
I didn't know that, girl. It's required
this is
for us
scheduled?
to go.
Oh, y'all gotta go see everybody's?
No, you only have to go to one, but you could go to all. I didn't know you wanted to see us present. I seen your thing. I didn't even go to see you present yours.
Mine was only my 3 professors.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a group presentation.
Yeah, they all group presentations.
Oh, y'all are lucky.
I mean, because it's like a physical thing that you have to present. It ain't like just, pen and paper. Yeah, but I didn't know you wanted to go. I swear I was talking about this shit yesterday, too. You probably wasn't there. I think I was talking about that shit with Franklin.
Yep.
And I have some
I know.
thing
I told you that y'all are closer than I think y'all are. Yeah, y'all are. Which asymmetrical encryption technique provides a comparable level of security with shorter key lengths, making it efficient for cryptography operations? ECC, elliptical curve cryptography, is a asymmetrical encryption technique provided by comparable levels of security with shorter key lengths. Kelly's Innovation Corp, an IT company, is compelling a process of encryption where two parties establish a shared secret for a communication purpose. Which of the following most accurately describes the process? A key exchange. When sending an encryption message to training, a client would use which of the following to ensure only training can decrypt the reading? A public key. Sarah noticed that their core business application, which tracks customers' orders, was not updating inventory levels accurately. A recent update seemed to have introduced a bug. Which of the following best would offer solutions? An application rollback. Business application which tracks customers' orders was not updating. Georgina, a lawyer needs to send a contract to their client for signatures. She wants to ensure that their client cannot later deny signing the contract. Which of the following methods can be used to prevent them from denying that they have signed contracts? Reginald, an IT manager, is the owner of a file and wants to grant his colleagues access to the file. He is the only one who can decide who is allowed access to the file, what actions they can perform on it. Which authorization model is being used in this scenario? A DAC. A discretionary access control is an authorization model where the owner of the resource decides who allows to access it. It is hot, Paris. Or am I tripping? What is the name of the cryptographic key that can be freely distributed and used by others to encrypt messages? Everybody should know this. A public key. What type of encryption only affects a section of storage devices? A fire level encryption is the only type of encryption that affects a section of a storage. I lied. It's a partition encryption. I lied. Lexicon, an AI company, wants to implement security measures to identify and evaluate potential threats to their system and networks. Which of the following is an example of managerial security control that the company could implement? Risk assessments. Which of the following is an example of a managerial security control that the company could implement? Which of the following terms emphasizes the mathematical structure used to scramble data so that only a specific key can unscramble it? Encryption algorithm. Which migration technique involves the use of tools like Nagos and Splunk continuously to observe and check operation systems and networks? I remember almost getting this question wrong because I didn't want to sit down and read the question thoroughly. So you got to read the question. which is monitoring. The answer is monitoring. You are a security analyst and you discover that an authorized device has been connected to the company's network. As you investigate, you discover that an employee added it to play a video game during her breaks. What type of threat actor are you dealing with? Shadow IT. Which of the following threats is most likely to accidentally cause harm to a system? Shadow IT. Dion has recently implemented a new web portal for their customers. During a routine security review, the IT team noticed some suspicious activities have been logged. An unknown user attempted to access the... Remind me to email him. I didn't email him. I just remembered. Caldwell. An unknown user attempted to access the system with strange pattern. When requesting a particular user file instead of the usual URL structure, the system registered the request as the user, admin, and configuration within a shorter span time with several patterns which were identified. Given this information, which of the following types of attacks is most likely attempting to access files outside the intended directory? Which of the following best describes a threat actor who primarily depends on commonly found tools, often easily accessible from the dark web or from the web or dark web? Script kiddie. Which of the following mitigation techniques can help protect a device from unauthorized network traffic solely by using software that can control network traffic based on predefined rules and policies? Caldwell. That's his name. Host-based firewall. Which mitigation technique involves shutting off specific entry and exit points, disabling ports? Attacker gain access, creating... Honestly, y'all, I'm ready to just take the test, me personally, but I'm just trying to review before I take the test. But I'm tired of saying it out loud, so... Should the following one of these is unique? Welly Boy Paris? Which of the following mitigation techniques can help enforce compliance with security standards and policies on a system or network by designating programs that are allowed to run and blocking other programs? Application list. Travid is elevating an attack that has occurred his organization system. He seems that attacker entered a lot of data into the seat of memory in the API that is temporarily stored in the input. What attack did Travid discover? A buffer overflow. Which of the following are hardware issues that result from products that are no longer being made? End of life support vulnerability. Which of the following best describes a situation where the threat actor can manipulate data after it's been verified by an application, but before another application uses it for a specific operation? Time of check. Which of the following motivations refer to an act of stealing information from a system or network? Data exfiltration. That is contracted overseas, so that would be supply chain. What is the group most likely possess funding and resources to recruit top talent? Criminal syndicate. What is the method demonstrates the authentication process used of a WPA2 personal mode? Using a paraphrase to generate a pairwise keymaster, PMK, pairwise master key. I almost forgot that one too. So, okay. Dion Training Solutions needs a network appliance capable of filtering traffic based on a URL, HTTP, headers, and specific web application functionalities. Which layer of the OSI model would this primarily operate? Now, I always get this wrong, but it's layer 7. When a legal organization routine communicates with the client's email and containing sensitive case, which strategy would be the most effective? Implement to end encrypted email. What element of backup strategies involves making data copies regular at a set intervals? Frequency. I thought it was load balancing, but it's frequency. Reed and Halmero Security Services have recommended your company to use port-based systems to prevent unauthorized users and devices. Which of the following are they recommending? 802.x, which is a standard. Clumsy Corporation's engineering is seeking to change its security footing. In the past, they have found too many pieces of malicious software that have gotten past the system. The chief security officer believes that they need a device which will actively evaluate traffic and reject modified packets according to policies the company sets. What type of devices is the CSO suggesting? Inline. Inline devices are designed to interact with network traffic actively and can take actions.
Did you get it?
Given the need for resilience and the ability to recover in a security architecture, which of the following devices ensure uninterpreted operations during a power outage? Uninterpretable power supply, UPS. As part of a new building, Training Solutions plans to connect 2 office buildings together via direct physical link. Which measure will protect physical infrastructure connectivity? Installing a cable in a conduit buried underground. A power plant utilizes a specific system to manage and monitor in daily operations, including machinery sensor feedbacks. While these systems offer centralized control, what security concern is most associated with them? Limited security update capabilities. Which is the best following?
Why do people think that Catholics aren't Christians? Because Catholics are Christians. It's a denomination.
Which of the following best describes as an approach where foundational systems are set up and overseen using scripts and automated instruments instead of handed-off methods? Infrastructure as code, IAC, allows infrastructure to be provisioned and managed using code. To improve the security law firm, Nora Security Analyst wants to implement a system that will selectively block or allow traffic based on the nature of communication. Which firewall type would most be effective for this purpose? Layer 7 firewall. I hope she don't tell on us, because damn.
No, she don't like to worry about it.
Yeah, go open it.
Right.
Yeah, open the door. Which of the following characteristics of cloud architect model describes a model that can quickly recover from failure due to failures, adverse conditions? Resilience. Which of the following cloud architect models describe a model that can quick recovery from failures?
We just relaxing until we come on the clock. We just relaxing until we get on the clock.
Chill out. I'm going back down. I had to go back and another my thing coming in.
Okay. She moving faster too, y'all. Training Solutions is aiming to optimize their wide area network while ensuring advanced network management performance optimization. They are considering a solution that can be deployed on both premises and in the cloud. Which of the following techniques would be the best match the requirements? An SD software defined wide area network. LOC is residing its network infrastructure to support expanding to R&D team. Which of the following strategies will most likely be effective? Disabling unnecessary service and protocols. Kelly's Innovations decides to manage its IT infrastructure. You know what I'm trying to say. Within its physical locations, retaining full control over its hardware, software, and data. Which of the following security implications is most directly associated with this approach? Increased responsibility for physical security. A drone malfunctioner employs real-time operating system to ensure timely task executions while optimizing for real-time performance. Which of the following security concerns might arise? A buffer overflow. LOC wants to implement a network application that focuses on filtering traffic based and destination. IP addresses ports. Which layer of the OAS is the applicant primarily operating at? Layer 4. Which is layer 7. What is the best described software development and application? It emphasizes the integrity of security and software creation. Which of the following terms refers to critical protective metrics that organization foreseen? Hold on, because I think this one. Key risk indicators. What is the purpose of security analyst and due diligence in a vendor's process? To ensure the vendor's practices align with organization's requirements. So it has been designated as security management for a new data platform. She's accountable for the security program and may have her. She will be the risk owner. Which of the following security measures that involve secure creation and transfer of interfaces as well activate limits to prevent unauthorized access? Session management. If a company server has estimated, centralized because she has the final say over all. Because if it was decentralized, it's two groups wanting the same thing, but there's no middleman. Reputational damage, because you should have been data breached. This is a risk threshold. professional. Okay, that's risk tolerance. Which term to pre-terminate accepted risk exposure, risk tolerance. Which of the following best describes the SDLC in application? It emphasizes the integration of security software creation. She decided she's controlling it. Evidence and internal audits. In a meeting with the CEO, Burton has for guidance on developing rules of engagement for upcoming penetration tests. The CEO doesn't think that they need the rules, and he set boundaries. Which of the following best describes the purpose of archiving? It's the method of enforced security monitoring to provide historical events. To ensure the security associated with the specific of the department. Which of the following best statement explains the important environmental variable regarding vulnerability management? Environmental variability is a unique heuristic. Why might an organization be particularly concerned about introducing automation tools become single point to failure during a secure operation? Compromised availability leading to operation disruptions. HR department for a large corporation is looking for a streamlined onboarding process for employees. What can the use of scripting do to help obtain this goal in terms? Automating the provisioning of an account credential. Enrique, the head of IT, is tasked with ensuring all deployed company systems adhere to the set standardized configurations. He wants to reduce the attack surface as much as possible. Which of the following techniques would best reduce organization's attack surface? Turning off all unused services and closing unnecessary ports. Which of the best statement explains the importance of patching in the context of vulnerability management? Patching is a process of identifying and fixing security vulnerabilities in software, firmware, and operating systems. While performing digital investigations, which is the following best statement, it maintains integrity of digital evidence over time. I think this is the section I'm gonna need help on, and I think it's domain fucking. So you're a security analyst working for a software development company that develops mobile applications. The company wants to implement a secure standardized method for users to grant third-party applications to their account. Implementing a central oath. What is the following best statement explains the importance of enforcing baselines when automating and orchestrating a secure operation? Enforcing baselines helps standardize configurations across systems, enabling efficient automation and reducing risk. Before disposing of computers, Kelly Innovations, they get a certificate of sanitation, which means they clear everything. Which of the following statements is not the importance of log aggregation? Log aggregation increases complexity of managing and interrupting security. Are you okay? You got up fast. When evaluating the introduction of automated systems and security operations, which of the following is prominent time-related benefit that security professionals might expect? Reduced response. Reading the previously of killing innovation. It says reviewing which of the following network logs, reviewing event logs, code signing. Generate or indicated use additional software authenticate users while agentless is complexity. Web application firewall. Shit. Okay, y'all, I'm about to retake it now. Which of the following characteristics the cloud architect remodel quickly failure? Oh shit, I don't know this one. Damn, we already fucking out. Supply chain. Which of the following? Percentage work hours. want to say this is risk assessments. I think it's risk threshold. Key risk indicators. Let's see then. Y'all, I think I'm answering these questions too fast because the way the screen keeps freezing. Might have to go over there and take that shit today the way I'm feeling. There's a blue, there's a video, there's a video, and there's a video. Okay, y'all, I've only looked at 4 questions so far, and I'm on question 75. But I have to make sure. Okay, y'all, I've looked up 4 questions, and I got a 97. Ooh, hold on. I think I'm low key ready to go take it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, y'all. I think I'm low key ready to go take it. I'm gonna email him right now. What time? I think I'm gonna say 4 o'clock. I'm gonna just have to be late to work. Well, no, we get out of here at 2. I'm gonna say 3:30. Should I say 3? I'm gonna say 3:45. Yeah, I'm nervous. 3:45 today.
So we have 4 questions. The final answer was what?
10.
Okay.